more more goodies have arrived. More goodies have arrived. Okay. Yes. So this is a test pack from Sennelier. They actually have a few different test packs, but I really wanted this is their multi-technique set. And I've been really looking forward to this. I do have some Sennelier watercolor paints, and I also have some soft pastels by them, and I really like those. So I'm really excited for this test pack. Let's see. Okay, so what we have, ooh, massive, massive. Okay, so a tube of their artist oils. That's why it's so big. Oh, wait, and this is acrylic. And that's really big too. Okay, so artist oils in their blue azure. Oh, wait, no, azure blue. I'm reading like the French or something. And then a tube of acrylic in their bright yellow green. Here I have here I have a watercolor tube in French ultramarine blue, which I love French ultramarine. It's a beautiful color, and it's usually a little bit granulating. So we'll see. I will test all of these, I guess. I'll find one of my cheaper brushes to do the acrylic and the oils with, and I'll just, okay. Thinking out loud. Okay. Sennelier oil stick. Oh, that is sticky. That is sticky. I don't use oil sticks, so maybe they're always like that. Probably. Okay. Just take this piece of mixed media paper for this. Start with the oil stick. Oh wait, these have a film on them, right? Like you have to cut off the outer layer. Am I right about that? Can I just like rub off the outer layer until I get to there we go. Yes. Yes, there we go. Okay. It gets like a crust or whatever, a film, and okay. So that's really nice. This is not my jam though, oil sticks. Um, but it's nice. And I will make use of it. I don't let things go to waste. And if I don't think I'll make use of it, I'll be sure to get it to someone who will, but I will. So this is an oil pastel. Let me see. Let me just try this on. This is really creamy to the touch. Really nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's really lovely. Super creamy. That's nice. And then what do I have here? Oh, this is an extra soft pastel, which, as I said, I do have a set of their extra soft pastels that I really love. Trying to see. Again, I always do this without my glasses, and then I can, without my reading glasses, I really have a hard time with small print these days. Oh, here we go. Helios Red. And this is, the oil pastel is just white. And then interestingly enough, it said that the oil stick I was getting was going to be in primary blue, but it's actually, as you can see, not primary blue. It is red orange, which is fine by me. It's lovely. And then finally, I have a pan of watercolor that is alizarin crimson. Okay, let's check out these paints. Actually, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get some water, and I'll get some scrappy brushes for the oil and the watercolor so I don't mess up my good watercolor brushes. I'm sorry, the oil and the acrylic, and then I'll use one of my watercolor brushes for the watercolor, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have water. I have brushes. So for the watercolor, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'll take one of these Princeton Velvet Touch brushes. This is around 6. This is the alizarin crimson. Very thick, creamy. Looks like it's a little bit granulating, which I love granulating watercolor paint. Guess we'll see when that dries more, but I think it's a little bit granulating. So that's the pan of alizarin crimson in the Sennelier. These are all Sennelier. French ultramarine, which I love this color. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the brush right to it until I decide what palette I'm gonna put this in with. Oh, that's so pretty. Right? I love French ultramarine or ultramarine. Or like I said, they're basically the same colors, a little bit different in the pigment. So usually the French ultramarine is a bit granulating. Okay, now let me I got this brush for the other two. Now, I don't really work with oil paints. Um, I know paint thinners involved with getting it off of your brush. So I'm going to start with wait, am I holding these backwards? Yeah, this is the oil. So I'm going to start with the acrylic because I know I can just rinse that off. That's a gorgeous color. Bright yellow, green, really gorgeous. So squeeze a little bit of this. That's beautiful. It's like neon, really. So back to the oil paint again. I don't know if I'm supposed to like just take paint right from the tube and like test it like I'm about to, but I'm about to. I really just never work with oil paints. I think one time as a child, I had a set that my grandmother gave me, and knowing her, it was probably a professional set that I shouldn't have been wasting on kid experimentation. Um, well, waste is a matter of opinion, but anyway, um, yeah, I don't know anything about oil painting really. I love Bob Ross. I love watching him, but I don't know anything about oil painting. So forgive me if this is like all wrong. That's beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Maybe I should take some time and learn something about oil paints. Okay. So to recap, the Sennelier test pack, they have different ones. This is the multi-techniques one, and it included a big tube of oil paint, which actually I've seen like massive tubes of oil paint, so this really isn't big compared to them, but it's big to me. And then this same size tube of acrylic, both gorgeous colors. I have here an oil pastel. It's very creamy. And then this here is a soft pastel. And then here's an oil stick. And again, it's not the color that they said I would get on the box, but I like good surprises, and any color I think would be a good surprise. Whether it was the one, well, that wouldn't have been a surprise, but whether I got that color or some other color, it's fine by me. And then, of course, the tube of their watercolor and a pan of their watercolor. And these are more fun things for me to explore and experiment with. So, all right, I think that's all for now. A lot of packages today. I know these videos won't all go up on the same day, but a lot of these packages came on the same day. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.